Start off with our 70 plus women's category. Our 70 plus women's category, going right the way down through the age categories first, and then we are going to run through the 70-35 men, then our overall men and women and our juniors. So in our women's 70 plus category, now this has to indeed be done on the gun time and not the time according to UK athletics rules. However, we are going to bring up our fastest time for both. So Josephine Jones with the fastest gun time of 1:12, and Hillary Hollington, her gun time was 1:11. Up on the stage, please. Go on, give a big round of applause. I know Hillary is here. So by way of a quick explanation, the UK athletic rules at the moment mean that we have to give the fastest age category on the gun time, not on the chip time. And we can't break those rules, otherwise we get disciplined by UK athletics. Great. However, what it means is that we are actually going to make sure that our competitors who are at the top of the standings in terms of chip time go through as long as we know who they are. In the over 65s, our fastest woman for the BRC was Alison Lamput. Alison? So all of our winners in these age categories, if they claim the prizes, get a free entry into next year's race as well. So definitely worth doing now. On to our over 60 category, our vets 60 plus women's category. It is Mandy Swain taking top spot. Well done, Mandy. So Mandy's time a very fast 46 minute time. So, Money, get a free entry to next year. Just a quick reminder, make sure you update your email addresses whether you're a prize winner or not. That way we can make sure that you get priority next year. In our females over 55 category, our fastest female in the over 55 category was Jan Cassidy of Newcastle Staff's Athletic Club. Well done to Jan. So Jan's time again, very fast, 46 minutes 22. So then coming in our over 50s category for Telford Athletics Club, it is Rachel Coop. Rachel. So Rachel, super fast out there today. It's not the last time we're going to see her up on the stage. In our over 45s category, our fastest runner was Ruth Price. Ruth, are you here? Ruth, if you're behind the stage hiding out in the rain. She's not here? She's gone home. Yeah, if you know them, we won't make you sign for it. We'll just video you as soon as that. So Ruth Price in the over 45s category, over 45 wins. So another prize done, which means that we're going to move on to our over 40s category, taking away top spot in, and that was Donna Sherwin. So Donna, oddly enough, not going to be the only time we're going to see Donna up on the stage either.
We've got no health and safety guys around here.
This is to see just how much energy you had left to go the bottom step on the way up onto the stage. If you make it up the bottom step, you clearly can't send up. Up into top spot in the over 35 age category, it's Sarah Travis. Sarah Travis. Seek free entry, go beg your minute in. Just don't turn it. Honest God. So we're going to move on to our veteran men's category next. A bit of shuffling of papers, a bit like they do on the news, whilst Tim shuffles the envelopes, which means we are going to be bringing up our over 70s men's fastest time. It's Fred Smith with a phenomenal 53.28. Fred Smith from Phoenix. Woo! So our best over 70. Here he comes, Fred, sprinting his way around. Come on, mate. It's not age friendly, is it, this? I tell you, I'm struggling to get on that bottom step. Mine's not aged though, mine's too many pizzas and beers these days. So well done to Fred from Phoenix, phenomenally fast time there, 53 minutes 28. In our over 65 categories, it's Steve Giblin. Steve! Steve, you can tell everybody's hiding underneath every bit of shelter they can find, and it's going to get dry in a second if it isn't already on it. So well done to Steve Giblin, a sub 45 minute time, 44.58 and a free entry for Steve. In our over 60 category, it's Andy Clark with a 42 minute time, 42.05. So Andy, are you about Andy Clark? So next up we're looking for our over 55 category. This is from Dudley and Kingsford. It is Gary Bonner with a 39 minute 28. Gary Bonner, Gary from in the over 55s category. Quickly on to our over 50s category. This is for Wolverhampton and Bilston Athletic Clubs. Lee Pearson. Lee, he's here. Good man. So Lee with a 37.25 gun time, it takes away top spot free entry. So well, next time around. Now on to our next youngest old folk. I count into this category, that's what I'm allowed to say on this one. Our over 45s category for the Go Team Stoke 38.51. Steve Jones. Steve, are you about? No sign of Steve. Which means we're going to move on to our over 40s category. Prestatyn Club, it is Steve Forsythe. So Steve Forsythe, our over 40s. Here he is. So oddly enough, Steve's not going to be the only time he's back up on stage. He's going to get some practice in getting up those pallets. So great job done by Steve today. And that'll leave us one more age category to bring up. This is for the fastest over 35. It's Jim Higginbotham. Jim, are you about? Jim Higginbotham, are you about, mate?
I'll get it.
We have somebody who's going to pick it up for him. Okay, we're going to bring up our top juniors. I'm hoping they're still about. These youngsters putting some phenomenal times here. So the fastest female junior was Annie Lowe of South Cheshire Harriers. So Annie with a gun time of 45.26, and I'm sure a shit time faster than that as well. A great time here today. So Annie taking away our fastest junior time. So good job done by Annie of South Cheshire. In the fastest men's junior time, well, it was Birchfield Harry with a 33.38. It was Daniel Swain. Daniel Swain. Any sign of Daniel? No. Okay, this leaves us our top 6 in reverse order. We're going to have all 6. I think we've got just about enough room to squeeze everybody up on the stage. So faster times out there are fastest women's time of 36.53 gun time. Our fastest men's at 32.13. As the sun starts to come out, thank you everybody for making your way down to Market Drayton today. Tim's running with the prizes, which means in 6th place in our female finishers. 6th place in our female finishers. It is Stephanie Stevens. Stephanie. So Stephanie Stevens in 6th place. 5th place, hopefully here today, it is going to be Jules Atke. Jules. So no sign of Jules, which means we move on to 4th place. So 4th place is Carmen Pardo of Hillingdon. 3rd place, Alexandra Walkley. Hey. So Alexandra waiting, knowing she was top 3, great result here today. So Alexandra's got a time of 41.03 and going to get that. So great result from her. We've also got our top 2 here. So Alexandra up on stage, which means can we welcome up on stage second place? Back on stage, Rachel Coop. So Rachel takes second place and takes away that prize and of course a free entry. But taking away top spot today, that 36.53 going to the Stoke runner, it is Donna Sherwin taking away the race of victory here today. Your number one female runner out on the course and a fast time here, so 53. So the trophy as well as the prizes. We always leave them to lastminute.com to unwrap them. That's quite something because we don't want them to get damaged on the way through. So Tim Clancy needs to run up his running game a little bit so he can get used to this unwrapping the prizes. So the trophy. So if we have Donna in the middle of R3. So give a big round of applause. Your top three here today. Come on, get those hands together. It's for our top three female finishers. Alexandra Walker in third, and Rachel Coop in second. Donna Sherwin taking a race victory. We have one more presentation to go. Before we do that, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's made the event possible, from all of our exhibitors from the WI right the way through down to the teams on the coffee stands, all of the crew backstage, to our scouts who have done an amazing job as always. A big thank you to them, to our sponsors, to Muller along with the Bakery as well as League United, sponsors of our fun run. All our volunteers out and around the course, and of course to Tim. Put your hands together, give Tim a massive round of applause, doing a great job with all of the gang. A man who now is going to go sleep for about a month after this because he didn't need to answer emails in the middle of the night. On to our top three male finishers now. So top six male finishers. Taking sixth place, Todd Quinney, Todd from Dudley. He's gone home. Can't remember all these names, I'll tell you. In fifth place, Daniel Swain. In fourth place, Jim Higginbottom. Which means we are going to be on to our top three, hopefully, they're all here. Take third place from Tipton Harriers, Martin Williams. So Martin coming through, almost came down to a sprint between him and our second place runner on that final run in the three coming on the way through. Taking away second place, you've already seen him up on the stage, it's Steve Forsythe. So Steve running for Prestatyn, that takes second place as well as age category. A great run by these two, but they have known as to our eventual race winner from the Shrewsbury Athletics Club. Put your hands together, Jamie Lammy! So Jamie with a 32.13 time in and across the line. A phenomenal time here today and doing an amazing job to take victory. Gents, if you go up to the very front of the stage for us. You look pretty at the front of the stage, I promise you. I've been working on it for years. So I'll give a massive round of applause. Your top three here today is Martin Williams, Jamie Forsythe, and Steve Forsythe and Jamie Lammy. Taking your top three. Thank you very much for coming down to the Market Drayton 10K. Don't forget, make sure your email is updated on the system so that you get your priority entry next year. As a massive thank you for coming here today. If you do know somebody who has won a prize and hasn't collected it, then please do come and see Tim. Give us your name and then we can make sure that the prizes go back to the relevant person. We're going to we'll call it a day here and go grab some great food and coffee from the team who have been here all day looking after everybody. Have a safe journey home from here, and have a great trip, and we'll see you again next year, 8th of May. Make sure you get your entries in.